This is Tracy from Northeast Tarot, and welcome to your November 2018 monthly tarot forecast. This is for Gemini Sun, Gemini Moon, and Gemini Rising signs. So Gemini, for this reading, I'm using the Mystic Dreamer Tarot along with the Angels and Ancestors Oracle cards, and then I also will be pulling you a Romance Angel Oracle card. All right, so the overall energy for you guys for the month is the Hanged Man. Very interesting. Let's see here. The Hanged Man obviously can represent that temporary wait, that limbo period, but it is just a temporary energy. It can be a voluntary energy. So some of you might need at some point in November to kind of take a step back, look at the larger picture. Maybe you need a fresh perspective, maybe you need a more positive perspective. Yeah, because we have the Hanged Man. Underneath it, I have the Knight of Pentacles, which is a slow and steady energy. It's something moving forward at a slower pace, but this Knight always reaches his goal. So I think that some of you are dealing with slower energy. So you might need a fresh perspective, a more positive perspective. With the Hanged Man, right at the start of the month, there could be that kind of a limbo period that some of you are dealing with, but it is a temporary energy, and this is not going to last the entire month. We're starting out with the King of Swords. What's interesting is we have a couple of kings here. So we have the King of Swords, I have the King of Wands, and so obviously Gemini, Libra, or an Aquarius. This absolutely can be your energy. And then with the King of Wands in this position, there could be some of you dealing with a Sagittarius, Leo, or Aries, dealing with a fire sign energy. Here, right at the start of the month, you might even be waiting on this King of Wands. You could be waiting on them because we have this Hanged Man here with the Knight of Pentacles, but underneath the Knight of Pentacles, I have the Six of Cups, which can represent, you know, someone or something ongoing from the past. So maybe waiting on closure or waiting on hearing from this person. With that Six of Cups, something from the past that's relevant. But also, you know, he's someone who's very upbeat, optimistic, someone who's very motivated and very passionate. And I see him as a manifester. And so here, you know, some of you could be working towards manifesting. Yes, there could be a little bit of like a limbo period, but needing to get creative, needing to think outside of the box. Again, Hanged Man energy, needing to take that step back, needing a more positive outlook. But this is energy that can serve you well. And then here at your foundation, we have the Ace of Wands, which was the very early stages of something exciting, a new adventure, a new beginning, a new passion. At your foundation, this is the very early stages of that. So it could be the idea of something or something that began previously. So something has already started, and so maybe you're waiting to take it to the next level, waiting for that growth. Here in the recent past, we have this Five of Swords, which, you know, the good news is this is behind you. It can be, you know, challenging energies, conflicts, arguments, deception, things like that. Dealing with competition, dealing with challenging situations or energies. You feeling defeated, perhaps. You know, it's almost like we have something beginning here with the Ace of Wands, but then maybe, you know, there's been delays or there's been little obstacles, little hurdles that you have to overcome when it comes to fully manifesting this Ace of Wands. This is also a more aggressive energy. For me, the Five of Swords can be someone who's taking on a more aggressive approach. You know, this can be someone who will do whatever they have to do to win. So for some of you with this energy here, You could have, you know, taken on that more aggressive approach, that more aggressive energy, because this is something you're so passionate about. And then crowning you, we have the 10 of Pentacles, which is abundance. And so this could be your ultimate goal. So maybe for a few of you, this was a new business, a new job, a new business that you began with the 10 of Pentacles. I think that this is your goal. This is what you want, which is that success, that abundance, you know, really establishing yourself financially, creating a name for yourself, your business taking off. A 10 of Pentacles can also speak about, you know, family. So some of you are thinking very much about your family or your home. And around the second week, coming up in the near future, we have the 5 of Pentacles. So for many of you, this is a job or this is a business. And I think that, you know, you're waiting for it to grow, or you're waiting for that expansion. 5 of Pentacles energy can be some of you feeling like you don't have enough money, or you're lacking financially, or lacking job security. But I think that this energy is short-lived. I think that this is what you want. And, you know, sometimes with the 5 of Pentacles, it's not financial hardships. It's more of feeling a lack, losing faith. You know, you have this goal, and I think that some of you, you know, you have to be patient when it comes to manifesting this. And 5 of Pentacles can be you feeling a lack financially. You know, we do also have Thanksgiving that's coming up around the 3rd week, and so maybe you're spending money at this time, and you feel as though you're spending more than you're bringing in. But again, I don't feel like this is something that's going to linger. I feel like it's very short-lived, and most likely it's because of the holidays. We have Thanksgiving, and so maybe some of you are feeding the entire family, and that can be expensive. In the position of your power, I have the Sun. And so this is, you know, for me, the Sun represents healing. It represents abundance. It represents success. It represents happiness. And so I think that, you know, at this time, even if you had to spend a lot of money, or even if you're stressing or having to be patient, I think it's short-lived. At this time, I think that you're in the spotlight, you're looking good, you're feeling good. I think that you feel, you know, very abundant here at this time, very blessed here at this time. Yes, some of you maybe haven't reached that goal that you have just yet, but you're on your way. And I think that this is a more optimistic energy that's coming in for you. The Sun is success. It's happiness. It's success. And then we also have the 6 of Swords in the position of how those around you are viewing you. And so 6s represent that harmony, that balance. And I think that some of you with these 5s, you felt a little out of balance. And so here around the 3rd week, things are balancing out for you. This is you moving on, moving away from challenges, overcoming those challenges. You might be traveling here to see family. Family could be traveling to see you. Some of you are simply just moving on, moving forward, leaving this little challenging energy behind. This is you moving towards peace of mind and success for those of you that were waiting. In the hopes and fears, I have the 4 of Swords, which I think that because some of you have been waiting, this is you fearing that stagnant energy with the 4 of Swords. You know, things being on hold, the energy being at rest, not much happening. And so that's a fear. For others, I mean, you might want some time alone. You might want to spend some time alone. Maybe you need to catch up on your sleep. Maybe you've been working very hard. And so some of you, this could be, you know, what you're hoping for is some downtime, a break of some kind. Maybe you're going to get away at this time. Maybe you are going to travel. Maybe you are going on vacation. And then energy that you're actually leaving the month of November with, going into December. Very interesting. We have the Knight of Swords. And so, you know, this can be a very hasty energy for some of you. This could be things, you know, moving forward very quickly here. This Knight tends to just take action, to charge forward. And so there could be something you're doing here at this time, and maybe acting very quickly. But let's clarify that. Let's take a look at the Knight of Swords. He can sometimes be a knight who's a little impatient, a little bit in a hurry, so just keep that in mind. Let's take a look at the Knight of Swords. Okay, definitely manifesting new beginnings here, Gemini. Definitely exciting new beginnings. Excuse me. All right, so looking at the Knight of Swords, we have the Ace of Rods again. We have the Ace of Rods at your foundation. Ace of Rods, Two of Pentacles, and Strength. And so some of you have had to be patient with strength, staying calm, being patient, relying upon your inner strength. Two of Pentacles, maybe you've had to juggle your finances. This could be a business that you're trying to get off the ground, or you're trying to grow. I think that some of you have had to juggle financially, definitely, especially with it being Thanksgiving. You know, maybe you've had to spend some money here around this time. But also, you know, you could be making a decision here with the Knight of Swords energy, making, you know, a very hasty decision for some of you. You know, there might be the need to stay patient with strength, to be calm and stay patient. I'm also going to take a look at this Five of Pentacles. Yeah. Here we have the Page of Rods, the Five of Rods, and then the Four of Swords. I think that some of you are trying to manifest within your career, or start a business, or grow a business. And I think you've been dealing with, you know, competition, external influences, little hurdles, little obstacles to overcome. Also, maybe waiting on news. With the Page of Rods, the Four of Swords, waiting, feeling challenged, but you know, we see forward movement. We see the sun here with the Six of Swords, and you know, I feel like there is going to be growth. Needing to be patient here in November, that's definitely key, but also maybe needing to get creative in some way, maybe needing to be different, maybe needing to do things different, especially if you're dealing with a lot of competition, you know, doing things differently than how everybody else does them. That's really what I'm getting. But let me pull you an additional guidance card, Gemini. Needing to stand out in your own way, Gemini. And then I'm also pulling you a Romance Angel Oracle card, but as always, over on Vimeo, I do have the Love Tarot forecast for the month of November posted over there if that's something that interests you. All right, focusing on love and relationship matters for Gemini for the month of November. Interesting. Excuse me. So the overall guidance card that I have for you, Gemini, is actually Arrow. Surround yourself with protective energy. And so you could be absorbing other people's energies, Gemini. So some of you might be empaths. Excuse me, I have like a tickle in my throat. So some of you might be empaths, just needing to protect your energy. Maybe needing to cleanse your energy if you're around, you know, maybe you work in like a difficult environment where there's a lot of different energies, a lot of different types of people. So maybe needing to cleanse your energy frequently, also needing to protect yourself in some way. Yeah, so needing to protect yourself. So there's different crystals, there's different stones, there's different things that you can purchase that can help with that. There's different things that you can do, but needing to protect your energy here, which is quite interesting with, you know, this Five of Swords in the recent past. We have this Five of Rods with the Five of Pentacles. And then we do have this fire sign energy. We have the Sun, we have strength. So maybe some of you are dealing with a Leo. But very, very interesting. And then we have the Four of Swords twice. So maybe you need to go off and spend some time alone. Definitely maybe needing to get away, but needing to protect your energy. You could be very sensitive. And then we have true love. This is the romance of a lifetime. So very interesting. So those of you that are involved in a relationship, you know, that could be your true love. Some of you are maybe falling more in love with your partner here in the month of November. For others, you know, maybe you're meeting this true love. You might already know them with the Ace of Wands at your foundation. You know, this could be a relationship that's already begun, but maybe, you know, maybe there's challenges. Maybe some of you are at a distance. There could be little challenges that you're overcoming here in November to be with your true love. And maybe around the third week is when you're going to, you know, travel to see them, or they could be, you know, traveling to see you. But some of you, you know, we do have true love here, so that's very, very nice. And then others, you know, needing to protect your energy. All right, Gemini, so I hope that you found this reading helpful. If you are not subscribed to my channel, please do subscribe. If you are interested in having a private reading, please check out northeasttarot.com. I wish you guys a great month.